So this is Red, a 3-year-old cob. I got a phone call from her owner asking for my help as they had to move Red, Red's mum, and their other horse to another yard about 3 miles away. They had to walk there, and Red hadn't really had anything done with her in the way of being led. Sure, I said, I'll work with her. When are you moving them? In 3 days, was the answer. So this video shows how I use clicker training to teach Red how to lead nicely in just 3 days. Day 1 wasn't filmed, but I did 2 sessions with her, working on teaching her targeting, to touch something with her nose, so that she understood the clicker, what it means, and that she has to perform a behaviour in order to earn a click and treat. I also taught her manners, turning her head away from the treat bag in order to get one, instead of mugging me, and also how to take treats politely. 2 important behaviours if you're going to be teaching something with the clicker. This was Day 2, Session 1. Here I'm asking Red to step forward to touch the target, something she did the day before. However, this time she had a halter and rope on, which changed the game for her completely. When she does step forward and touch it, she gets a click and a treat. I gave Red time to think about what she was doing and didn't increase the pressure or hassle her. It was up to her to be comfortable with it and work out that she had to step forward and touch it, which she did. And I repeated this quite a few times until she was much more willing to step forward and come to me and touch the target. Then I began to ask her to come forward from pressure on the halter. I kept the pressure light and constant, not increasing it, and I clicked for any movement. Although the first step was backwards, I clicked because she moved, and it also told Red that clicks and treats were still available in this new situation. And then I began to only click and treat if she gave me the thought of going forwards. You can see her initial reaction to pressure is to go back. Pressure on the head collar, there we go. So all I'm waiting for here is for her just to take even think forwards. Very clever, what a good girl, what a good girl. Good, very good. Pretty soon we were getting a consistent step forwards off really light pressure. Good, very good girl. And then I could start increasing the number of steps I was asking for before I clicked and treated Red. I repeated this on both sides so that she could easily be led from the left or the right side. And all through the process I just gave her time to think about it and didn't pressure or rush her through it. By the end of Day 2 she was being led pretty consistently and also really lightly and happily. On Day 3 I began to teach her to back up. I did this in a similar way to the coming forward, but she got it much quicker this time because she'd already learned more about problem solving, and it took only 1 click for her to realise I was asking her to take a step backwards. After the first click it was pretty consistent and very soft. Then I started asking her to come forwards and go backwards, clicking and treating every so often. She was lovely to work with because she was so tuned in to me, watching for the cues, which meant that she was really soft and light. So after just 4 hours training over 3 days, Red was calm, focused and clearly understood all the cues around leading, stopping, backing up and standing patiently. There was no fighting or increasing the pressure, and the best thing was that the cues transferred straight to her owners, and they reported to me that she was really well behaved when they moved their horses. Brilliant.